Today's topic is changes taking place in matter. Many changes are taking place around us, growing of a seed into a sapling and a sapling into a plant, or yellowing of leaves, growing of a baby into adult, etc. are the changes of matter occurring around us. We also observe changes like formation of curd from milk, rolling of chapati from a bowl of dough, burning of a candle and melting of a ice like changes. You can see here growing of a sapling into plant, yellowing of the leaves, growing of a baby into a adult. All these are example of changes in matter around us. Now, changes occurring around us can be classified as physical or chemical changes. Consider the following changes. Is any new material formed in these? First, when we freeze water, the physical state of liquid water changes into solid ice cubes. That means there is no new material is formed. Second is when we stretch a rubber band, the shape changes but no new material is formed here also. And third, when we blow a balloon, its size changes but also there is no new material is formed. Now we know the changes in which no new material is formed are an example of physical changes, right? You can see here freezing of water, stretching of rubber band, inflating a balloon. All of these are a physical change. Now, thus a change in which no new material is formed is called a physical change. A physical change is usually reversible, right? Drying of wet clothes, melting of ice cubes, melting of butter, dissolving of sugar in water and heating an iron nail are example of physical changes. There are certain changes in which new material is formed. Such changes are called the chemical changes. So this is the basic difference between physical and chemical changes is in chemical changes there is a formation of new material always happen when a chemical change takes place. For example, burning. It is a classic example of chemical change. When something burns, it changes into ash and some gases. Digestion of food, respiration, making of curd from milk, ripening of fruit, burning of a candle, burning of magnesium ribbon, or bursting of a cracker, burning of a gas like LPG in our household purposes, cooking of food are all example of chemical changes by which a new substance is formed. Therefore, a change in which some new material is formed is called a chemical change. A chemical change is usually permanent, or we can say that irreversible. That means we cannot reverse the chemical change. Like this, you can see here the burning of a candle. You cannot reverse the burning of a candle. That means you cannot reuse the candle after burning or reuse the matchstick after burning, right? Now moving towards the basic differences between physical and chemical changes that you need to learn. The first is in physical change, no new substance is formed in a physical change, but in a chemical change, a new substance is formed, right? In physical changes, most physical changes are reversible while the chemical changes are permanent, or we can say that irreversible. A physical change is usually accompanied by change in shape, size or state, while a chemical change is usually accompanied by a change in color, release or absorption of heat or light, evolution of gases, production of sound or change in the smell. In physical change, these changes are temporary, while the chemical changes are permanent as they are irreversible. Some example of physical changes are dissolving of salt in water, inflating a balloon, melting of wax, or freezing of water into ice. Right? These all are physical changes, while chemical changes are rusting of iron, spoilage of food, cooking of food, burning of a substance, burning a matchstick. These all are chemical changes that cannot be reversed, and these changes are permanent.